All right, good evening, everybody. See, that was Step Ahead. One, two, three. I think it was the fourth. I think it's the fourth boss theme from Trails of Cold Steel 3. The game's got like 12 boss themes or something like that. It's very difficult to keep track of them. But excellent soundtrack. Very, very good. Speaking of excellent soundtracks, let me go ahead and get this going. Eventually. Thinking. AM2R. That's what we're doing. Finishing AM2R tonight. There it is. Can't see it, but there it is. It's going, but the game is missing. Where's it gone? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Oh, mercy. I have had a... It's been a heck of a week, let me tell you. Thought everything's gonna be cool and good because I was off on Monday, but it's been a 5 Monday special this week. Put that down. Well, maybe a little loud. Okay, there we go. I have I got a program that lets me like hear myself as well. But I don't know if it's working half the time. Because I always hear myself. Like I hear myself in my brain, right? In my mind or in my I don't know. Alright. So last time we did what did we do last time? Distribution center last time. Did item retrieve. Missing 4 items, I believe. I went looking far and wide for it. But, my recollection is that a few of them are in the Omega Zone. One of the last areas of the game section. I still feel like there should be at least one more around here somewhere. My culprits are... So there's those 2 blocks, right? The diagonal thing you can see over on the right. And there's that big empty space to the left of the diagonal, but also beneath. So I'm thinking it's in there. One of those 2 places. Otherwise, we're going to have to go back into the Distro Center. Sad. The marker in the middle of nowhere, huh? I'm in just awful with these markers. I don't think I've ever learned which button is button 1, etc. That's okay. That's okay. Soon enough, it'll all be over. It was a little sad. Also a little fun. Now, this week has been, it's a bit of a personal problem, but lately I've been losing control of Samus. There we go. Now, lately it's been... I find that I've been sounding more and more like JRPG. I think I might be turning into... Now that the entire West Coast is on fire and all of that, I find myself thinking, possibly saying out loud. I'm not sure at this point because I'm going a little crazy. I haven't gone anywhere except the store. Months. you know, I was in the office for one day. I had to go in to get there. Generally speaking, not really. Not going anywhere other than 4. Now I can't even go on my walks. I was at least taking walks around the block before, but now that everything's on fire, skies are being choked out with ash. Every day looks like Mad Max or worse. I haven't been able to take my walks either, so I'm not getting the exercise that I need. Don't really have the oomph to do Ring Fit at this time of night. Time for Ring Fit is, you know, in the middle of the day, either before or after lunch. I like doing it right before lunch. I haven't had the so busy lately. I've been working through lunch. Had time to stop, exercise, something like that. That's weighing on me. I keep control what's happening. All that's happening and the world is burning down around. Has me going around thinking or possibly saying out loud things like, now is the time to test in quotes because I'm classy, to test humanity's resolve, also in quotes. I think I'm just kind of losing it. Losing a little bit. We'll see if a angry god that's been displaced from our world tries to contact me in my dreams or that and offer me untold power. I have doubts, but you never know. Might just be thinking of Paradise Killer, which I've been thinking about a lot. I'm almost done with the game. It's been wild ride. Oh, good. Just about finished with it. Okay. Really like that it's very detective work centric. My assumption is, so the way things are working, like a lot of the characters are very wisely choosing not to implicate themselves, even when confronted with overwhelming evidence that they have done something they shouldn't be doing. They're very smart like that. But I'm thinking that instead of the Danganronpa Phoenix Wright style trials, go ahead and have to actually solve the case there. I think this is going to work. I think the way that this is going to work is going to be more like the end of a Poirot novel, where we're just going to call everybody in the room, courtroom in this case, and I'm just going to list, like, alright, yins are all guilty, something in it. Here's what every one of you did, how you did it, when you did it, etc. And it's just going to be, you know, a laundry list of all of these characters getting dragged for their various transgressions. It sounds like a blast. Almost ready for it. There's a few more things, old case files that I have to don't have all the evidence yet. There's a few places where I'm still working out what exactly happened, and there are a lot of things where many things could have happened, and I'm still trying to suss out the timeline. Who did what when, that sort of thing. This is a little tough to tell. Maybe you'll analyze it. Let's see. Got this one. Boost. Oh, no, here we go. Ah, super missile, yes. I think that's probably the last one, but we're gonna check over here just in case. Just in case. Okay. Oh. Something's happening. Causing me to control Samus. Everything's stopping and I've got some kind of weird background task going on that's goofing everything up. Hoping that it doesn't happen during an important fight. Be many. This. Wrong. Oh, that's what? That's Aerosmith, right? Edge. Actually driving bonkers. This happened. Everything else, Steam is closed. Let's see if that fixes it. Something has to be processing. Messing me up a bit. Well, I believe 97 are 3 more items. Cool. Everything. Fine until we get eaten by an Omega. Or are we getting... Those things are tough. No, even with everything closed, it's still doing this. Maybe my mouse is weird and supposed to run even while background that. Doing this over and over again. And the super missile there. It's my save point down. Put it all back. Good. How many droids do we have? 6. 6. Like 4 of them are Omegas? I think it's like 1 Alpha, 4 Omegas, and 1 question mark? 1 mystery bonus droid. Walk by an item. Heat boost. One should be fairly easy to get us on. It's 1 missile, 1 super. 100% completion. Let's go. What are you? Dead. Actually, I notice when that happens, my my session timer on Twitch freezes as well. So maybe this is a PC issue. There was another Windows update the past couple days, and I thought maybe I would make it through one Windows update intact without getting completely wrecked somehow. Perhaps that's not the case. Maybe I've been updated. Item. Maybe this new Windows update has installed some Securom or Denuvo, giving me the business. With those, that's what those. Cause like hangs and performance issues, that sort of thing. Gotta be sharper. Ran by 2 out of the last 3 items. I didn't even notice them. Get my head in the game. Definitely gonna need to get my head in the game. The rest of the plan is to finish Mortal Shell. Will likely take both Saturday and Sunday. One metro. Now this one's a little bit interesting. This is where you kind of get stuck for putting Gravity Suit in. So if Gravity Suit is going to make it so you can go through this caustic, you have to have a physical barrier to stop Samus from going through. Cannot remember if there's such a thing in the original. I think there might have been. But just in case the player had all of the E-tanks, thought that they could just bypass this area completely. So long. Last time. Sure. Yeah, they gotta keep you in this area somehow. By the droid. Oh, that's a safe one. Luckily, they're just slowly Alpha Metroid. Nice reprieve before we enter the Mega Zone. This feels like something else. Nope, just an earthquake. Wait. A new Troid has appeared. Can't get out. Our 388 is alive. It's attacking us. My PC. I'm not getting lag. That will end. What? 39 total dropped frames. What's going on? I've just been having all sorts of trouble while playing this game. Nintendo might be after me. Aha! So there was something. Yeah, in the original, you would just circle back up to where that Metroid was, and the other encounter would be there. Gunfire. That's a good sound. Oh no. The Mega Metroid. Ex-Predator SR-388. Devastating strength. Impact from his claws can further cripple or kill large animals, while the most heavily armored prey get flung through the air. In leap, using weight as a weapon. Hands in the mouth ignite its saliva, turning it into an organic flamethrower. Oh, its membrane has been thickened. Maximum firepower. Strongly recommended. Final stage of the Metroid's life cycle. Size and prior forms muscles. Massive proportions. So yeah, unlike the Omega in Metroid Fusion, do not use the Ice Beam on. Got a super fun shockwave attack. Come on, let me out. Yeah, the Omega fights are, this is actually something that I think that, Samus Returns did better. I think the Omega fights Samus are just excellent. I don't like them as much in this game. Alright, oh, here's the rescue team. Super dead. Missiles. That's good. Yeah, it's 100% completion. 4 Metroids left. I'll tell you right now, 3 of them are Omegas. I should restart the computer before. Oh well, as long as it's not just Samus that's pausing, it should be fine. If the enemies have to stop during the lag spikes, it should be fine. I don't know what I need 20 power bombs for. Gladly trade. I'd trade 10 of them, 5 super. Give you 2 to 1 power bombs for super missiles. Happily hand over 10 of them for just 5 more super. Look at all that stuff in the lava. A lot of stuff. Go. Yeah, the enemies freeze as well. That's fine. I have concerns about what my PC is thinking. If the music is still going, but everything is stopped. That's where, like, the Firefly enemies show up. Here's these lightning bug kind of things that hang onto the walls. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Here we go. Original music in this area was just one of the most ominous sounding tracks I've ever heard. It's fantastic Game Boy. And it's legit scary, I think. One case. Kind of hear it in the background, that... Wow. It's from the original track. The Nest. Is that what they're calling it? The Nest. Made of carbs. Goodness, there's a save point. You know what? I'm gonna reboot the real fast. Hanging is really bad. Really don't want to hang to occur in the middle of climactic battle or anything like that. And honestly, the thing's been acting weird the entire time. Couldn't even see it at first. This should be better. I want to say down is progress. Really, the worst thing about this, about these fights is the invincibility period. I guess it also hurts that you can't roll past them and do Samus Returns. Like, you can just roll through their legs. Curves. Need to backs. Overall, I kind of think the individual ways that the Metroids fight are better in Samus Returns. No, it's still doing it. But the environments that you fight them in are better in this. Although this is playing it very close to the... I'm okay with, because honestly, Omegas are... Yeah, because you can't go around them, or go beneath them, they have to make them kind of stupid. Do things that they shouldn't, like run behind you. Actually, way easier. But just me, or are they also taking fewer super missiles than the first one? I believe there was also a place in the zone where you get permanently stuck. You have to reload the game. Original. Hmm. There we go. Interesting roaring in the background. That. I like that they had the sound effects of the final. There's only one left. Samus's very accurate Metroid detector knows it to be so. So Mario All-Stars 3D, Mario 3D All-Stars, a week from today. As it stands, I'm supposed to be getting it on that day. Amazon's been delayed it forever since the apocalypse began. That's the overarching world apocalypse, not just the West Coast apocalypse. Well, I don't know that that's going to be... gonna get it. I would like to play Mario 64 or Sunshine next weekend. Save Galaxy. Honestly, I still kind of want to plug in my Wii U, play the game that does not exist. Know it, and I know it. Mario Galaxy 2, 2D Mario game. Samus, please. Can't just stop like. I'm not the only one who's getting that, right? Not just getting frozen in a 1 second time loop for a few seconds at a time, and everybody else is just wondering what in the world is going on with me. I think I'm talking just crazy. Possible. I don't think it is. This is real. Be very careful here, because there are holes in the floor that can sink down to the previous levels. They were in the original, I think, just to be mean for no reason. But at least they kind of serve a purpose here. It's slightly faster to backtrack if you... but not really. Shows the architecture in the background. Very nice. You have to fly all the way up here to this weird suspended structure. Maybe I'll play Axiom Verge if Mario doesn't. I don't want to play more Metroid. Metroid-like game. Wow. Got Axiom Verge. Yes, this is the final area. It is a Chozo weapons laboratory. Got the classic door. Oh, there's a backtrack door. Where does this go? I don't remember this being in the game. Really? I wonder how this is blocked off. Maybe this just doesn't work until you've unlocked it from the side. That's gotta be happening. There's no way that they'd let you just skip. Oh, there. Unknown. I don't remember this either. Scary glowing eyeballs, perfect. Please. Please give me lore. Seems like new lore that I would like to know. Translation is in progress. Out. Surely, see these little Metroids on the blocks there. Surely nothing bad happened here. All of the experiments in this laboratory were 100% above board. Not the kind that would cause galactic civilization to implode if left unchecked. Samus's totally accurate asteroid detect that egg. All of a sudden, oh, how many droids? A few. There's a few more. Here we go. Genetics laboratory. Suspended above the abandoned city are remains of a laboratory. This confirm extremely sophisticated equipment. Scientific data. Calculable magnitude. Stasis tank. Left. Organic traces within select search and DNA manipulation. Organic substances of known age coat the laboratory walls. Okay, but what about this? Leaving me hanging with this lore. I do like how the Metroids just kind of sink when they're frozen. Everything else does in the game. Back again. That was close. Ah, the spike zone. I remember this room. This room is definitely in the original. You have to fight like 3 Metroids in it. I would say that they are a lot more aggressive and nasty. Yeah, the larval Metroids. Attack you from places that you really don't want them to. Zone 2. That's fine. Nothing latching to my face. Well, that's a good sound. That's good. That's the sound of the victory cry. That's we won, and Samus is speaking in Gozo. Now. So good for the final boss. We're about to fight the final boss. It's basically the same as stuff. Queen Metroid. The only one naturally capable of offspring. The Queen is the heart of the species and mother of every Metroid born. 88. Bulma Hive is hindered her mobility, yet encouraged development of a long neck and massive head to strike. Heavily foliage as old as the lab. Near impenetrable. Queen's genetic coding is distinct from other Metroids. They've gone through a unique life cycle to form. Things you gotta know about this fight. He is immune whilst glowing. The good news is you can recharge. which is something you cannot do in the original. If you don't have enough missiles, you can get stuck and have to quit the fight. And in the original game, there is there's an escape hatch, like right down here, just in case you can't win, so that you can go back and heal up and stuff without eating. See how these things like a power bomb. Oh. Well then. Round 2, is it? Yeah, this does not happen in the original. I believe it does in Samus, though. This is like a lot of damage I'm taking. I'd like to not be taking. Still going. Fighting, fighting as hard as I can. Trying real hard not to screw it up. Really still going. Thing is, very mad. Just poof, out of existence. Very little fanfare. Now, in the original, when it opens its mouth, hit it with a missile, it gets kind of stunned. While she's stunned for a little bit, you can just keep pumping missiles in. You can also roll into a ball and roll down its throat and plant bombs in its stomach and destroy it from the inside. It's something that is referenced in Other M, of all places. You have to finish it off by power bombing. I thought you could do it in this game, which I guess you can't. No, you can in Samus Returns. Now it is time for the baby. This is it. This is the baby. Metroid that goes on to become the Super Metroid. Super Metroid. Hopefully eats all of these wall carbs. Gotta love those wall carbs. It's important to eat wall carbs instead of human faces. Good Metroids eat crystals, not faces. Of course, it is often theorized that these crystals are hibernating versions of the X-Parasite. Makes sense, given how the Metroid just kind of absorbs it. Nothing to be said one way or the other if that's actually true. Just in case it is, we'll have this Metroid eat all of them. And it's definitely not a problem that I missed a couple. It, Finalizing translation. Okay, here we go. Our legacy. We have released the Ultimate Warriors. Far surpassed expectations and our control. Built in grief, guilt as we leave them in a universe not ready for their existence. Pray for their success and life in the cosmos. Apparently, Metroid is the Gozo word for Ultimate Warrior. I think it's from one of the Metroid comics, where they introduced that bit of lore. There we go. This sequence is decidedly different in Samus Returns, but I'll leave up what that is. It's pretty cool. I don't want to spoil it for you. Weird seeing Samus fly away from a planet and not have it explode. Steve Roethlisberger. I didn't know Big Ben had a Metroid programming brother. Really though, how many Roethlisbergers can there be in this world? Yeah, the AM2R is great. It's really, really, really good. And I think Nintendo knew that, why they let it be released first before they sent their letter. And I'm happy that they did that. This game is essentially going to live on forever. No way to get rid of it for sure now that it's out on the for a couple years. Oh, credits to the original game. Gunpei Yokoi, father of the Game Boy. Rest in peace. Story. Not that huge. Time. Not good. Item collection, very good. No special ending for 100%? Get to hang out with Baby Metro. Thought you might get. I know Fusion gives you the ending requirements, and Fusion are 2 hours, 100% completion, 100% completion.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
Want to bet? I don't remember that. That might be an addition in. Oh, this is definitely an addition. That Fusion music. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well now. Fusion difficulty. That's good. That's good. Guess they decided to run whole crystals are hibernating. Can I play Fusion? I kind of want to play Fusion. Yep. Unless I've got a find a totally legit Game Boy Advance. Probably easy. But alright, well, I'm not going to do it on stream. The hooking up of anything. I will leave that for another day. That's something we take a look at. Gap. Or maybe if we finish Mortal Shell on Saturday instead of on Sunday. Check that out on Sunday or right. Well, that was a nice quick stream. Thinking I might go to bed early today. Kind of a in one. Alright. Well. Yeah, that was AM2R. Highly recommend. Very good. Back tomorrow with Mortal Shell. Have a good night.